To the FlurrySports boardroom here. We are basically just brainstorming. You are in on an inside meeting. Applause all around. But as the title says, College Football 25, that comes out in 8 days for people who are getting the deluxe, which I assume we all are. But we are going to be doing Dynasty. It is going to be 4 of us 3 on the screen, Jake, Trevor, myself, and Luke Reimer, who may be joining in from a bad cell service spot
near you.
Near could be near anybody. We do not know. He'll be off the grid. That's all I know. But he may be joining in later. But we're basically just brainstorming what we want to do for our dynasty, how we want it to look. And if any of you have any suggestions or things you specifically want to see, comment in the live chat, comment after the video. Truthfully, any suggestions are very much invited because we are trying to figure out what the best way to do this will be. So your suggestions are great. Subscribe if you're on YouTube, by the way. We are very close to 15K at this point. And apparently a lot of you who are subscribing love to see Pee Wee football go head to head because that's where a lot of subscribers have come lately. A lot of 7-year-olds suffering possibly life-threatening injuries very quickly. And that's great. I mean, that's fine. A lot of comments think it's my kid. So, I mean, that's fine. They think
your kid would be hurt, by the way.
Yeah. Correct. That's correct. But whatever. Anyways, okay. So they released that Dynasty deep dive like a week ago-ish. A lot of stuff to go through. We're not going to be going through it. There's a million videos on YouTube breaking it down. And Luke is here, ladies and gentlemen.
Holy shit, he's in his car. Who would have thought?
He's in his car. Can you hear us, Luke?
Yeah, are we live?
We are live.
I thought this was just a meeting.
Well, it is.
It's
we're all
live.
here.
Meeting of
We
the
are
mind.
shocked you are here on time and have audio and clear reception.
Hey, we're moving up in the world.
As always, if there's anything interesting, make sure you let us know.
Will do.
Man on the street. Jake, I'm not sure if you watched the stream from a couple years ago. Luke gave us a live tour of Lambeau Field.
I did not see that one. No, my favorite was where we did our Dynasty draft, and he was ordering food midway through picking.
Ice cream.
Yeah, there we go. Callback.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, we haven't done anything yet, Luke, but I wrote down a couple just main points. The biggest thing I think we need to figure out is this, and I have a suggestion, but we can choose if we want to do head coach or if you want to be a coordinator to start. And I think it could be cool if we're all offensive coordinators to start either in the same conference or 2-2, because then it's like we can pick a big team. We can pick teams that are going to play each other, which I think the most fun part of this is actually playing each other. If we are on separate sides of the country and not facing each other whatsoever, that's a little weird. But if we do coordinators, and then after the year's done, we're all going to get job offers, theoretically competing against each other for job offers. And who the hell knows where we end up then. And I think it increases the fact that you could go to like your first head coaching job, build up the program, and then go to your quote unquote dream job, which I think is cool. But if we don't want to do that and just want to be head coach right away, that's fine too. That's my suggestion is either all one conference or 2-2 with big schools probably.
I'm thinking 2-2. But I want to be the defense coordinator for a small school. I think that would be funny. I think we need Hawaii taken care of. I think we need San Jose State. I mean, does it have to be big? What's your thought process on going big?
Because coordinators, they talked about how new schools want to fill the job with like people from notorious, like scores with a school with some sort of notoriety.
Small school longer.
Yeah,
That's
so
fair.
like if you're the defensive coordinator for San Jose State, first off, you're going to get smoked and you're not going to get a job. Second off, like maybe you get the defensive coordinator job then at Ohio State or something. You know what I mean? Like I don't think you're going to go from that to head coach from what they talked about.
I will say the only thing we could look at is I do think, and maybe I'm biased because I might be leading Trevor in a specific direction here. I think if you picked a small school in a big conference,
Sure.
You maybe could get around it. Rutgers might be calling your name.
No, fuck you. No Rutgers.
New Jersey's finest.
I mean, if you want to be at Rutgers, I'm telling you, if they
Shout out
offer
Tony
me,
Soprano.
if they're the only Power 5 school that offers me a head coaching job, I have to turn it down.
Yes.
I can't do Rutgers.
Now,
But if you want to, it fits you.
Now, here's the thing. Obviously, we want to play each other more. Would a move also be to be all coordinators in different bigger conferences and then hope we can fight each other in the playoffs? Or are we going to be like, Luke's going to pass the ball up 30? He might not win every game. Let's just be in the same conference.
First off, what's up, Calantha? If that's how you pronounce your name, Bloom. I'll just go with Bloom. What's up? Not a lot of kick comments usually, so let us know what the vibe is over there.
What's up,
Haven't
Blue?
watched
Kicks
anything
alive?
over there. Kicks alive. It's not. It's okay. A lot of stuff on Kick. This is not an underage Omegle stream. I'm not sure if you stumbled upon this, but that's one of those things over there. Sorry,
So many
apologies.
shots to kick. So many shots, dude.
I think the thought of us being coordinators in bigger schools is so we do play each other more. So the fact, I don't want it to be like, oh, we might meet each other in the playoffs, because if I might get one game against you guys the entire season, that's not fun. You know?
No, in that game, by the way, ugly.
For sure. It's gonna be one of Luke and my Madden games where I'll either go up by a bunch and then start running fake field goals, and then he'll come back, and then it ends with a pick six. Like, it's, it's something stupid. But I think it should be schools that we know are going to play each other, theoretically same conference, or 2-2. I was talking to Luke about this earlier because one of the schools he's interested in is Colorado. Jake, I know, wants K-State. So if they both want to be the two Big 12, or if all four of us want to be Big 12, that's fine. But if we want to do two Big 12, two different conference, that's probably okay too. But I mean, the first year, if we're all coordinators going up against each other's schools, it's also kind of fun.
Big 12 is a garbage conference, so I will have no part in the Big 12. I think the 2-2 is a lot better for sanity purposes.
That comment makes me want to be Big 12, and then you can do your thing.
That's
you
fine.
can be DC of San Jose State. We'll see how the paths
Fuck yeah,
work out.
I'm in.
Fine.
Trevor be the wild card, man.
Trevor, you just said you'd be DC of San Diego, so you're calling the Big 12 a shit conference.
Not San Diego State, San Jose State, home of James Jones. Get it fucking right, first of all.
Don't think he's there anymore.
No, he's not. But he was there at one time.
Famously,
Listen,
a conference so
good season one.
shit, Colorado left it.
True. That is
Mountain
true.
West, they just did that. That just happened.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
By the way, you're going to the Mountain West, Trevor, and you're not even going to pick Hawaii?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's too much travel. I don't want to do that to my body.
Also, I feel like recruiting at Hawaii could be a dumpster fire. But
Oh,
we'll
really
see.
good.
Either that or I
Maybe.
get a ton of Samoans, and my team is just a tank.
See, if we're going Big 12, I think I have a plan to get some Samoan, some Ooses on my side, and
West
we're
Virginia.
gonna be quaking at BYU. Stop us.
All that celibacy.
I have to do it. That's right.
I was
okay.
curious which conference we were leading because I am, K-State alum, go Cats go. I was like, if we were going to go Big 10, if we're doing offensive coordinators, I'll take the world's easiest job. 3 yards in a cloud of dust, baby. Yeah, 100%. I'll turn the ball over. You know who else was a coordinator in Iowa for 10 years? Bill Snyder. Then he went and built the best football team in the whole country. So, maybe I would have taken the same path. So I'm just throwing it out there. If we go Big 10, I'd be down to clown.
Hey, my backup, you got to rebuild the brand. They had some interesting car wash stories. I want to rebuild the DC at Northwestern.
You could. That is a program that could be built up. I think
Defensive coordinator, dude.
Yeah, man. I'm shit at offense, but defense is my specialty.
Okay. I mean, that's fine. I think that's an interesting path just to see like what happens.
And we'd go head to head. That was my other thought.
Yeah,
Is that is
that's
interesting? Yeah.
See, it's all fun and games till I leave DC and Northwestern to be the head coach at San Jose State. And then I schedule a non-conference with all of you guys every year.
That's a step down.
Do we know? That is a step down. My question is, and it works out for Trevor, if Luke and I are both offensive coordinators of Big 12 teams, do I just watch him play offense and then he watches me play offense?
Yeah.
So
Do you think? Probably.
Yeah, correct.
Whoever has the best offense wins.
I think that's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Kind of just turns into a podcast at that point.
Yeah.
Taking turns, just seeing what the fuck happens. I don't mind that.
No. And like the whole goal, right, is to get called up. I think that's kind of the fun of it.
We could sabotage our own defenses.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, also,
even trade secrets.
we can change the sliders if we're being realistic here. You know.
Whoa.
I don't think so.
Hey, do any of you guys know? Can you make custom playbooks?
Yeah, Luke asked me that earlier. You can.
Yeah, I think it depends on the mode setting, but yeah, for sure, you certainly can if you go coach.
Okay.
Because at first you got to pick. Are you going to do what are the 3 pillars? Build your coach, build your program, deliver the world of college football, and basically like those 3 game modes. So you for sure can in coach mode.
Okay. So are we all good with a coordinator then, instead of just jumping into head coach?
I think it's better, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I like the idea one of us is going to get trapped there. Someone's not getting
I agree. Exactly.
That's me.
Possibly true.
You're going to be running the 4-4 for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I think that's actually very interesting. And they also they showcased this as like a feature where it's like you don't have to wait for everybody to be on for job offers or something. So I'm like, if you're on and there's a job offer given out to 2 people, whoever accepts it first, I suppose, gets it. But it could be funny if they say on there specifically, Trevor got the job over Luke or something. I have no idea how detailed it's going to be, but it could be good.
What? Here's the real question. What happens if one of us gets fired out of the conference?
We replace.
You got to go down. Yeah. Then you take the San Jose DC job where it does not matter.
Okay, I think let's add a fun wrinkle here, though. I think if someone gets fired, we should do something where it's like whoever does the worst of us, we pick their next spot.
Yes.
Yeah, if that's possible, yeah.
Or out of the offers, it's like whoever does the least, you're going to San Jose.
Why are we shitting on San Jose State now?
Why are we talking about that?
Bart?
Yeah, they're not good. They play at a high school field. They're not great.
They only lost by 14 to the Badgers at one time. That's cool.
Man, if we're tracking barely losing to the Badgers, it's a tough draw late.
A lot of tough non-conference games. Okay.
Hey, they were ranked a couple years ago. All right.
Okay. I think we should all create our own coaches instead of just adopting whoever the coach is there. I think that would be lame if we did that. I'm still trying to figure it out if we can do custom schedules. If we can do custom schedules after year 1, then that gets rid of a lot of headaches because we can just schedule non-conference games.
You can. I'm pretty sure you can do it from the jump too.
Okay. And if that's possible, then great. Then it doesn't truly matter what conference we're in.
Every preseason.
Okay. Yeah, we have to play each other because if it's hopefully I meet you in the playoffs, that's so lame. That's not fun. It does not matter.
Well, it's fun if I get to be on the other side of the bracket.
No, it's not fun because then we're playing for weeks and hoping that the other person gets there. And then if they don't, then it's okay, well, I'll play the computer. It's lame.
Yeah, I almost wonder if we should do all 4 in the same conference. I'm cool with 2 and 2. But I do think it's kind of funny because 4 and 4 were almost every other week we would essentially be playing someone in the group. And I also think it's kind of funny if we all, let's say we pick the Big 12, if we all just fucking hate KU, Like
True.
I
Now-
gotta play those guys every week.
Now
Yeah.
here's the other wrinkle. What if we do 2-2, but two of us are on the 2-team Pac-12?
No.
Because then we'd play each other once, and we could schedule the other two in non-conference.
We can realign conferences, and my plan is we should just get rid of the Pac-12. Let's slit the
No.
throat.
You
Let's
can't do
end
that to
it.
Bill Walton. That's not right.
Let's
That's
just
not
add San Jose State to the Big 12.
Honestly, that's fine.
Trevor,
Nah,
get in
let's
there.
not go that far.
They fit it. Nice little landscape.
I was thinking the same thing. I got lost in the beauty of Luke's
Wait, hold on.
window. That's dope.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on.
Our viewership's spiking right now.
It is.
All right.
It is.
Oh, right there. Stephen Avery Salvage Yard.
Great.
Did you guys ever watch Making a Murderer?
That's pretty
Luke gets
cool.
Rutgers.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
I'm really glad we saw the side of the sign. That was awesome.
I gotta tell you, it wasn't as clear as I think you'd hope it'd be.
The
But
sign was pointing
that's
not
great.
in my direction.
I felt like I was playing GeoGuessr.
Honestly, not bad. That would be a fun little game. Just if we get enough money, we just send Luke to a different part of the country that we have
Where-
to guess.
Where in Wisconsin is
There he goes. No, but
Mhm.
the kicker is one of the weeks we send him to St. Louis.
Yeah, I think you'd tell. Okay, so we need to figure out: are we doing 2-2 or are we doing same conference?
2-2. We liked it.
2-2?
Let's stick with it.
Okay. I'm guessing, Luke, you want to be Colorado, or do you have a different top choice for like a Power 5?
I mean, Colorado would be my top choice.
Okay.
All right. That's cool. Trevor, you pick next. I'll follow you anywhere. Zach or I will.
Okay.
I'll go defensive coordinator at Northwestern. Go Cats.
Okay.
Oh, that stinks. You're gonna be there
Like
forever.
There's gonna be a scandal.
Probably,
great.
but guess what? The stadium's going to be named after me because I'm never going to leave.
That's true. That is what happened.
You're
with
gonna
Bill
get fired
Snyder.
for like touching kids or something.
Maybe that'd be a fun little DLC for the game or something.
Yeah. The worst part is that for a second I was like, did that happen at that school? There's too many where that's happened.
Oh, that's
So,
not- True.
all right, Zach, do you have a lean between those two? Because I can go either way there. I can
yeah.
get to K-State eventually. You know.
That's true. If your end goal is K-State, do you want to take a coordinator job and get promoted, or possibly take a little job somewhere else and then grass is greener, you come back home and then the fans
Rutgers.
erupt?
Rutgers.
Or do you want to start and build your Iowa journey and then get there? I'm fine with either.
I think I'm going to go Iowa, and I think my coach is going to be Bill Snyder. I'm going to make the old man come back to work.
Can you take over Kirk Ferentz's son and rewrite history?
I think he's fired. I think he's gone.
I know, but rewrite history. Bring him back.
One more chance. Yeah.
Another
Mhm.
chance.
I have a question.
Yeah. So
So-
clear now suddenly.
So once we
Oh,
get
it's clear.
Zach Bryant video.
promoted, like we could be head coaches at 4 different conferences.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think that's part of the fun.
Okay.
I just want it to be, let's at least get our feet wet playing against each other. Give each
Yeah.
other some inside knowledge.
Yeah,
Agreed.
but I kind of like that. I like my goal being eventually getting to K-State.
Yeah. Yeah. If they snub you, if they give me the job for K-State, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm Big 12. Let me look really quick to see who's there.
God, Iowa.
Could do
offensive
BYU.
coordinator.
For the culture.
For the
Yeah, you doing
I might-
BYU?
I want
You
to do
guys picked
BYU. I
Northwestern
don't
and
know what
Iowa?
their offenses.
Yeah.
Isn't that gross?
Big Ten football, baby.
At least our
There's one
coaches
paint
have all
dry.
their digits, all right?
Nah, I'll be Utah. I'll be Utah.
Go
Yeah,
Utes.
they're too good, I think.
That's the point of being a coordinator. I told you we're trying to be good schools, and then you get a job, And you're like, I want to beat DC and Northwestern. Fine. That's fine. I gave you an out. But no.
That's so true. I was honestly thinking that. I was like, I was always decent, but I didn't think about the fact I'm going to have a very different relationship with my defense than the rest of you all because I'm going to be there, like, keep me in it.
Yeah.
Keep me close.
Yeah. Or if you want to pick a different school, that's fine too. I'm fine picking whoever.
There's a piece of me that wants to go, come on, Oregon, welcome home. But the worst Big Ten team. But I'm going to stick with Iowa.
Okay.
Kind of fun.
Okay. That's fine. So Luke and I are Colorado and Utah. You and Trevor are.
You guys literally have Oregon, Ohio
Oregon's
State.
a choice, but no, they
Michigan.
are Northwestern and Iowa.
You have like
Luke, you picked a 4-8 team. Shut the hell up.
It's Colorado.
Also, I don't like this, but I did pick, like, Iowa was just Big Ten champ, like, not that, like, they're in that game every year.
I mean, first of all, division champs. All right.
Yeah, they are. You may not be able to get a first down. I don't know how realistic the game is. There's a chance that it's so realistic that you guys just fumble it every time.
Oh my God, I'm gonna have to watch them wave. We're good.
You do every game. You can't skip it.
We're gonna be all right. We might punt on third down, just give our defense more time on the field. But
yeah. I don't know. A lot of Iowa offensive coordinators go on to get head coaching jobs, so I think it's going to be good for you.
I'm gonna run it all. I'm gonna run it down Trevor's throat. So that's the plan.
That's a fantastic plan. I would do that. Yeah, I wouldn't throw it unless there's a tight end. You got a tight end. You have to have a tight end. So at least you have one person that's good.
God, that playbook's got to be 80% play action. Yeah.
Jake, try to get your punter the Heisman.
That's the goal, or at least, first round. I think that's a good. Yeah, I think that's a good goal. We develop talent here.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
By the way, it's only one season. I'm getting out of there.
You think you are? You think?
Yeah.
You have Nate Stanley at your quarterback, pretty much.
Trevor, I could go 3-10 and get the offensive coordinator job at the school you're starting at.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We might be coworkers, okay? So put some respect on it, all right?
Jake, let it be known that was my plan. I wanted 3 of us to all be on the same team and just see chaos ensue.
It would be great.
Special teams.
I'll take that very seriously too. We all better stay in our fucking lane, run down the field. You're gonna get your ass chewed out.
That's right.
That's
Insane.
right. Sniper.
What up, Sniper?
I like that. Okay, I do like the idea. Can we talk a little bit? I like outcome strategies I think for year 2, can we put something in of like best record picks, the offer the lowest record accepts?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm wondering like how many offers actually come in. So
Yeah.
but like there's a chance there isn't an offer, but
that's fine. And then especially if you're the worst, I guess.
It would be cool if the best team could make the worst coordinator sit out a year.
That would be cool. Again, I'm trying to make it so we play each other. I'm
I
trying
will
to have
say-
fun.
I will say, if I have the worst record and you guys like give me Duke, I'm quitting.
That's fair. I like the idea that like I would win and then I make Trevor stay. Like Trevor's got
Exactly.
it. He accepts the Northwestern.
The goal of this
head
thing is to
coach
make
job.
Trevor a DC at Northwestern forever.
You better improve, brother. You're there forever.
Yeah, that's right. I'm fine with that. Anything else with college football? I'm trying to think of other things that we want to figure out.
Non-conference, if we're 2 different conferences. Do you want to schedule a non-conference with one of the teams from the other conference?
I think we'll play everybody every year, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. If we can do it, then for sure.
Yeah. So we'll always be scheduled to play non-conference against each other at least once.
Yeah, I think that's smart. And then, if we lose, it's just not conference. It really shouldn't affect like your playoff hopes, And if it does, get better.
I feel like one non-conference loss will shatter the hopes and dreams of Iowa and Northwestern. So that is very real, possibly, for me and Jake. But
It depends on hopes.
Jake, you have to recruit Iowa high schoolers, by the way.
I've
Remember that
got
part,
a
too.
strategy. I don't know why they don't do this already. I don't know why they pretend.
Punt on third down.
I don't know why they like pretend like they are ever gonna throw. That's the strategy. We gotta, get some running backs in there.
That's true.
Passed by a big break.
Why do you have a trailer if you're not
That's
using
my
it?
Luke, are you in the left lane going slow?
No, I'm in the right lane.
Okay. Wait.
Why do you have a trailer if you're not using it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I mean, he may have used it, and he's, the stuff might have been gone now. But maybe not. Maybe he's just showing it off. I don't know.
Who knows?
He just wants to make parking difficult.
Luke, you definitely look like you're in the left lane right now.
It's just a matter of perspective. This is a fun little science experiment.
All right. How big's the playoff?
12.
12 teams. So automatic bid if you win your conference, and then best records or highest ranking or whatever after that.
Okay, could we make that 16? That's gonna happen next year.
Not the first year we can't.
Nope.
But after, baby. I don't know.
Okay.
Do we want to shuffle around conferences at all? Do we want to kick Rutgers out of the Big Ten?
Yes. Fuck yes. Get them the hell out.
We can do that.
You know what we should do? Send them to Independence. They don't even deserve a conference.
Whoa.
Make them sit there with UConn and all that crap.
I don't know why UConn's trying to be cute with that. That doesn't even make sense. That's Notre Dame's thing.
Dan Hurley,
Let
baby.
them have it.
Is he coaching football now? Should be with that salary.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's like the time I got offered to work at a university, but only if I also ran the marching band.
What school was that?
City Valley State.
Point? City Valley State. That would be. Can you be them? Can you be the offensive?
I don't want to be fucking City Valley. No way.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have played Duke of Earl just on repeat.
100%. Sorry, that was off topic, but it made me think of that. I was like, wow, I could have been a band director. But yeah, I like that for conferences. I think we could. I mean, what's the harm in like shrinking down both of them? Could we make it? Big 10 is 10 teams. Big 12's 12. Put a little sense back in it.
Well, then we'd have to put Oregon and Washington back into the Pac-12.
We wouldn't have to. See ya, Rutgers. See ya, Maryland.
Can we delete them? Just period. Shut them down.
We should rebrand them.
We could. I mean, it makes sense.
Send them to Melbourne.
This isn't Madden, but we could try. We could do our best. Yeah, I don't know what else there is to really plan.
Nothing.
I think year one we don't randomize too much. I'm gonna just throw that out there. I think we kind of play what we're getting into, and if we're like, let's mess around with these conferences, we could do that next season.
Yeah, that makes sense. We just we're just trying to get jobs, and we could collaborate. We can give each other scouting reports if we just played the team that we're playing the next week. We're helping each other, keep each other afloat here. Except for when Jake and Trevor play each other.
Bring it.
Luke, I'm going to have you cheering for me at least one game because this year Northwestern plays Duke.
Fuck yeah.
That day, we all cheer for you.
That's right. That is right. Trevor, did you want to pitch your fantasy league that you're thinking about?
Yes. And this is the brainchild of an 11 o'clock person that can't sleep. It is absolute chaos. I call it the Scavenger Fantasy League. All right, so here's what you do. Any player that has an ADP in the first 14 rounds, can't draft them. You draft everybody else. It goes as normal, except at the end.
There's 14 rounds?
Yep. That's why it's a scavenger. At the end of every week, you randomly spin a wheel. Whatever number it is between 1 and 14, that's the ADP. Anybody with an ADP in that round, you have a 1-round draft for them after that week, and you add them. So, if you get round 1 ADPs in week 5, but CMC tore his ACL, I guess he's going 10th. and slowly, but every round will be taken before the playoffs. And if you really want, you can have a lottery system so that nobody can game it, but you don't have to. And so you slowly but surely have to build your team. And like I said, when injuries pop up, that changes things. You might not need a running back, and CMC is the best available. You might have to settle at wide receiver. You may have 3 quarterbacks, and the only guy left in that round is a quarterback if you're the best team. I don't know. But yeah, that was it. It was just an absolute brainchild of questionable decision making.
I don't
I
hate
like
it, but it sounds like an absolute nightmare to draft and everything on the back end.
Exactly.
Number 1
That's the
pick,
first thing I
Justin
thought
Tucker.
of when I woke up was this is not going to work. But it could.
Where I thought you were going to go, first off, 14 rounds is 140 players, but that includes defenses, but that's fine.
Yeah.
There may not be enough defenses. What I thought you were going to say is similar thing, can't draft a certain amount of players, but then it's a scavenger. So I was thinking scavenger hunt. So each player, there's like certain objectives or something like that you have to accomplish. And then when you do it, you get the player that was assigned to that thing, but you don't know what it is beforehand. It's just randomly assigned. So it's like, I have to get a 97-yard touchdown exactly. Oh, who was it? Oh, cool. It was AJ Dillon. So it seems exciting, but then it's not.
That would have made a lot more sense, but no, that is not how this works.
The idea of 2 people tied one.
You can't tell me nobody's going to score a point on their team.
Well, here I'm going to give Trevor some credit. I feel like, Trevor, if you say this is a non-negotiable, I'm immediately out and not supporting you. But I feel like you could make it just the ADP after the 10th round. Like, why 14?
Yeah, well, my original thought was 14 because there are 14 regular season weeks. But I can see why, you could start it after week 4. That's fair.
I like the idea of just spinning a wheel. I think that's the fun part.
That was the most fun part for sure. But I like a pool of players that you spin the wheel from.
I could do that. You have, after week 4, you start it. 10 rounds.
What's the most chaotic part of Mario Party? It's the chance time events. What if it's a chance time league and then we figure out how to set that up, but every single week there's 3 chance times or something? You may have to trade your QB1 to the whatever team is selected. It's just complete chaos. How about that?
You completely lost me.
Okay.
You definitely lost Luke.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, and Luke's back, baby.
Okay. Luke, we can't hear you, but
Please leave.
I respect. It seemed like you were on my side, so I do love that.
I like the idea of putting every player into a wheel for the draft you spin.
Jake, did that make sense
That's
to
how
you?
get your draft. That's how you draft your players.
I mean, that too.
Ooh.
That too.
That's a different league.
Just spinning the wheel, I think is fun.
Yeah, I think I'm with you. My only thing is why I'm hesitating is I really liked his idea of. I love the idea your team's terrible until you randomly get to add somebody. I think that's kind of a hoot. But your chance idea is great. I think the brainstorming it would take, again, back end stuff of
that one would be super easy because it's just you're spinning on 2 sides of just the teams that are involved, and then the middle part is that's the only thing you're coming up with.
Oh, that's what you meant. Oh boy, like Mario Party, like changing coins and stars and shit.
Yeah, like those chance things. Yeah, so it's like the wheel spun and it's like comes up with Jake and Trevor, and then the middle part's like, okay, what's going to happen? And it's has to trade the top scoring wide receiver from your team to that team, or something like that.
Or I like it. We do it like Mario Party, where one of them spins slower. Where you can basically pick them. Like I want whoever's in first place to call out whoever they want, but then it's randomized. So you may shoot yourself in the foot.
Sure, that'd be great too.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Fantasy party.
Fantasy party. Beautiful. See, is that taken? Go to namecheap.com.
That
I don't think we
can't
have a
be
promo code
taken.
anymore.
Fantasy party would be good.
If we get enough crowd support, I like the idea. If you didn't want to do total chance, one of them could be like crowd votes out player.
Crowd votes out player, like the rest of the league votes.
Yeah, but I was thinking like, let's say we. Yeah, I don't know why my brain was like, we'll have an audience. So it's like the live audience would be like,
if there's enough crowd support, they would naturally buy tickets to the show.
Like, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire where the lights go down?
Sure. Okay, where are we having the show? Wembley?
I mean,
Wausau?
for starters, I don't know, Lacrosse Center.
Great.
Way
Convenient. I love it. It sounds great to me. Luke, are you with us?
Yeah, you got me?
Barely.
We're with you.
Get away. Yeah.
You got sunroof. Maybe.
Luke,
Wow.
you want to give us your thoughts on the things?
What things?
For which thing? Yeah, I don't even know what you're talking
The
about.
leagues.
I like the idea of putting every single player that can be drafted into a wheel, and then that's how you pick, that's how your draft goes, whatever you land on.
That's
A
kind
true
of fun.
draft lottery.
Yeah, but I'd like the idea you get like 3 respins.
Yeah, agreed.
Sure. I mean, there could just be like a choose any player button, like that you could draw.
Yeah, you put like a
You
bunch
know,
of different
could
shit on the
be.
wheel, like lose your last player.
That would suck.
That would be
Well, I
good.
mean,
And, like, if they wanted to, you could put in, like, an extra $5 to get another spin into the pot.
Oh,
The chat
Don't
picks a
make me-
player.
chat picks a player.
Mm.
That would be chaotic, especially
my
with.
sister one time got a
with
fortune
that.
cookie that said "Ignore your last fortune," and I think that's really haunted her. So I like that idea. You know,
Look at her now. Yeah,
Look at her now, dude. She could have used that fortune.
she could have, but yeah, she got the draw 4 card button basically.
That's what I'm saying.
Great, and we're back to this.
Luke, what did we just pass? Whose junkyard was that?
No junkyard. We're in the burbs now.
Fantastic. Okay, anything else?
No, I don't think so. See you all in the playoffs.
No, non-conference. Hopefully, again,
That's the
we
first
want to
talking
play each
point you
other.
made.
We want to play each other. I don't want to wait until the playoffs and then have somebody fuck it up.
Yeah, well, I've got a real 2000s Patriots mindset. The regular season doesn't matter. I hope you beat me because then it's a guaranteed win come playoff time.
That is true. That is true. Okay. Well, okay. So 16th, we're getting the game.
Yep.
I assume we're going to want to play on that day, if possible.
Yes.
Sound
At
good?
least kick it up and and get it all set up.
Yeah. Next day, I'm not home. I am having an outer body experience seeing Finger 11 in Creed as one.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. It's in Green Bay, Luke. Come join the show.
Give us
Oh,
a
man.
tour during the show.
Resch Center. I think.
Go Phoenix.
Hell yeah.
And fucking Switchfoot. You kidding me? Singing their Jesus tunes to me. That'll be great.
Switchfoot's bigger than Finger 11. Every time you talk about
No,
this
they're not.
concert, you talk about Finger 11. It's just not. It's just
Finger
not. a
11's
bigger
got
name
2
than Switchfoot.
songs.
How many
And they're
fucking
famous.
Switchfoot got it? 3.
This is
Maybe.
going to be the Finger
Stop.
11 rivalry, Iowa versus Utah.
I think Finger 11 has the best song of the night, though.
That's not true. Higher.
That's fair. My Sacrifice is also a banger. I mean, they should just play. Cree should just play 3 songs on repeat, but they won't, and that'll be awkward for the crowd. Okay, Jake's thoughts on pineapple pizza. Ask Randy.
Wait, what was the fucking question? Sorry, I told Randy caught me off guard. I felt ambushed. I had pizza and I was like, Randy, what do you know? Oh, thoughts on it? I don't know, man. I'm not a fruit guy. Keep it, I think it's fine if you do it, but it's not my thing.
What a political answer.
Are you saying equal but separate?
No, I'm gonna throw a no out there on that one. I'm just gonna say I don't like pineapple off pizza.
Bingo. Worst fruit. Terrible. Ruins a whole fruit salad.
Here's my question: why is no other fruit made it on there?
I think in the Philippines they put bananas on pizza, which also is a bad choice, I feel.
And Jake, as you would know if you watched the ranking show, everything is a fruit. Or no, that was the podcast. Your podcast. Everything's a fruit. So pickles count, vegetables count, peppers are fruits. They count. So they're there. You know, we just don't think about them.
Okay. And then speaking of podcasts, Randy wants to know, when is the Jake and Zach podcast coming back? 1 week off, and people are clamoring for it. I mean,
that does make me feel good. Next week, baby, we've got it's the summertime set that we're returning on. Whoop whoop. So Olympics coverage coming soon.
That's right. If you're not familiar, I mean, it's on the FlurrySports YouTube channel every single week, except for the rest of the summer. So I'm guessing he hasn't seen it since maybe we were live last, which has been.
Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, check out the YouTube page.
Yeah. FlurrySports podcast, type it in. But next week we have another episode. Luke is very close.
Jesus.
Bye, Luke.
Let's put
That's
this
better.
There we go. Okay. Well,
it's like an
anything
Amber
else?
Alert.
It's like something. What if we do that? Anything else before we get out of here? Those live podcast episodes were epic. I mean, maybe that means FlurrySports Summer's all live. What do you think about that?
I'm in on it. I wasn't expecting you to hit me with the what do you think about that? But I'm ready for it. Let's go. All live all the time. We'll see you there, Randy.
And I'm not liable, so we can't edit out any of like the racist things Jake says sometimes. So it's all going to be live. Everyone should be tuning in to see. It's going to be great. And maybe the podcast cover art will be Luke's pixelated still thing next week. But he's back now. What's up, Luke? Getting gas or what?
I'm at Quick Trip.
Nice.
Getting dinner.
Support.
Okay. I mean, we'll end it with this because Trevor, you have to give your thoughts on tennis or pickleball. Please don't give your thoughts on both. Luke, are you going inside Quick Trip?
Yes, right now.
I'd love to see what's on the hot spot. So if you could let us know.
Okay, give me a minute.
Oh my God.
Okay. My thoughts on pickleball is it is tennis for nerds or old people, and I don't like it. Pick one or pick none.
There's like a weird, like built up indoor facility for pickleball across now. It seems, but I've never seen anybody park outside of it. Like, I don't think it's used.
We didn't think that Luke is so pixelated we won't be able to tell what's on the hotspot.
He'll let us know.
This is giving me a weird amount of anxiety. I feel like I'm not supposed to be here. Trespassing.
No, it'll be good. It'll be good. The camera is flipped though, so
it is
throw me
paused.
off a little bit.
God,
It
it's
is
giving me
paused.
a migraine.
Luke, whenever you get a chance, Randy would like to know what you're getting. If you can hear us. And we will wait.
Man, I think we lost him. We're gonna have to tell the cops. The last thing we saw, he was looking at the hot tray.
Little do you know, Jake, it's actually crystal clear and in live time. Luke is just deciding. He's quiet. He's trying to figure it out.
If it suddenly moves, that's crazy.
Jake, favorite out of body experience you've had? Not how you had one. It's your favorite one, please.
That's a hard one to come to mind. Zach, is there one you can think of?
Luke, what was on the hotspot?
Luke, okay, Luke's back. Okay.
Might be mute. Oh,
Okay, looks like he's got some burritos and
sandwich.
sandwich. Okay.
It's too good to talk to us.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear us right now, but
This might be the best out of body experience I've had.
Are those circuit peanuts, Luke?
oh, he better not get fucking. He loves those things.
This feels like we're doing a play-by-play on a normal person's life.
Suddenly, I suddenly get those 24-hour Twitch streams where people just do mundane things. I do like those.
We get to hear how Luke acts around the people at Quick Trip. Do you think if we
We
shouted help loud enough, they'd hear us?
Well,
need to
I'm
get him
6'8", and I'm like, is this what people look at all the time? Because this is gross. They always see the underside of my chin.
6% of the Zen citrus.
Good choice. Good choice. We need to get him like a police body cam, like someone he can just strap on.
You're good.
I did that too.
Supermarket sweep show. He does. He does.
There's a lot going back and forth.
There's a lot going on right now.
Sometimes.
I'm trying to think of my favorite out-of-body experience.
I feel like the only one I had was when I was hurt. And I mean, one I for sure had was when I rolled the G. That wasn't fun. It wasn't a favorite memory.
Luke, speak to us.
I mean, he doesn't have his earbuds in. What's up, Luke? Can you hear us yet?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay, so we got what? Burritos? What did we get?
2 beef and bean burritos, a crispy chicken sandwich,
Good call.
and a bag of sour cream and dill chips, and a tin of 6 milligram citrus Zen.
We heard you ordering that.
That was good. I mean, not bad. Not bad. Okay, Trevor, worst injury you had. This is the last thing we'll go out on.
I had a seizure, so that was kind of fun.
That was fun.
That I couldn't speak English. I was speaking English in my head. It was actually right after a stream here. I realized I couldn't remember the names of like Daniel Jones, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't good." And I woke
Were
up
you
and I
like
couldn't
2 when he
speak
got
English.
knocked out?
Yeah, pretty much.
Were you speaking a different language, or
I was speaking gibberish. I was slurring all my words.
okay.
It was like I was a drunk or just nonverbal. Kind of cool looking back, but not fun at the time. So,
I mean, as long as it's a good memory, then
Yeah.
that's good. Okay, and that is your defensive coordinator for Northwestern University.
go Cats!
Okay, fantastic. We'll see you. I mean, we'll probably be live tomorrow night after Hard Knocks. So join in then. Let's bait some people into thinking it's the actual Hard Knocks stream, and it'll be fun. You can all be in on the inside joke. Tell people off in the comments.
That's right.
Anything else?
Northwestern's motto: hold them to 20.